Welcome to CryptoWise, a couple of wise guys talking crypto. Hello, CryptoWisers. Welcome back to the channel. Happy 2021. Hope you guys had an amazing holiday and New Year's. My name is Milton, and I will be your captain for this video. Today is not only the first day of 2021, it is also the first day of a very cool new crypto token called Flashstake by the team at BlockZero. In today's video, I am going to walk through what Flashstake is, why you should know about it, the amazing innovation it has brought to DeFi. It's definitely a potential hidden gem that you really need to know about. So, buckle in, kids. Today's going to be another exciting episode of CryptoWise. Before I jump right in and let you know what Flashstake is and why it's so great, if you're new to the channel, please start your 2021 off right, subscribe to the channel. CryptoWise is still one of the new kids on the block in the crypto YouTube sphere, but trust me, we are building such a great community here. In the past few weeks, we have already published many videos on some amazing projects, so you don't want to miss out. Do us and yourself a favor by subscribing to the channel. Become a CryptoWiser. And for all our loyal CryptoWisers out there, you may notice today's video is time-stamped. Hooray! A lot of you out in the community had requested that, and today's video is the first time-stamped video on CryptoWise. So if I go over anything that you want to skip, have a look at the timestamps and you can skip ahead to more relevant information. All right, guys, that is enough preamble. Let's jump right in to Flashstake. As I mentioned, this is a brand new token, just launched a couple hours ago. So before I go through what Flashstake is, what makes it so unique, let me just walk you through what Flashstake is out there, who has it, and why they got it. Because as you can see from today's chart, when the token first launched, it launched at about 25 cents and it has gone down since then. Now, this was kind of to be expected, was airdropped to anyone who owned XIO in the past few months. In my opinion, XIO is a beauty little hidden gem of a project. It was a bit of a darling hidden gem in the summer. As you can see, it peaked all the way at 81 cents. Like many of the other alts in the fall, it crashed. It went all the way down to 21. Its low was 18. Recently, it went back all the way up to 48 cents, but has come all the way back down to 21 cents. And yes, Milty has been holding it this whole time. Don't get me wrong, would I have loved to taken a lot of profit at 85 cents and bought back in later on? Of course I would. But there are very good reasons why I'm holding on to XIO. First of all, even at 85 cents, it had a tiny market cap of about $10 million. Now its market cap is all the way under $5 million. So, like Swing By, which I talked about a couple of weeks ago, this is a true hidden gem potential moonshot project. But mostly I'm holding on to it because I think it's a creative team and I want to follow what they're doing. Because Flashstake is going to be the first of many projects that they are launching. And if you hold XIO, if you are what they call an XIO citizen, then that gives you access to all the different tokens they're going to be creating, which Flashstake is the first of. So in the last few months, XIO actually rebranded itself as BlockZero. And BlockZero is a token studio. Their tagline is, "We launch ideas into the decentralized world." And as you can see here, they have total asset under management is over 37 million. Here is the original token, the XIO token, which gives you access to the entire world. Here is the Flash token that they just launched today, and that's the one we're going to be talking about. But as you can see, they're already working on new projects like Aqua, Clover, and Synthetic. And here's what I was talking about. They call their community their citizens. Here you can see they have pinned the team. These are citizens that are actually officially part of the BlockZero team. And right here is the man behind the whole project. That is Zachary Dash. He is in Austin, Texas. He is the founder, creator of XIO, which is now BlockZero. And all my CryptoWisers will know that I love a team that is visible and transparent. Zachary is definitely that. He is all over the web. He is very much the face of this project. He's extremely active on Twitter and Telegram. Very accessible. One of the things I like, especially in a very small cap altcoin. Really, with these smaller projects, you are investing in the team behind it, especially the founder. So there is a ton you can research on Zach. They have a very active YouTube channel in which Zachary appears in most of their videos. This team is one of the most transparent teams I have encountered. They publish videos of team meetings. They often reach out to their community for ideas. Most of the ideas generated are through the community. A lot of their full-time team came from the community. Zach has been hiring from the citizen community, which I love seeing that too. So anyway, if you're interested in this project, I highly recommend watching a bit of Zach, get to know what he's about, who he is, and that will help you decide if you want to invest in this project. Okay, then, now that you know a bit about the company behind Flashstake and the team behind it, let's talk about the actual token and what it does. But before we do that, let's move out of this kind of boring look that we have on the Flashstake dApp, because one of the neat little details of the dApp that I kind of love is that you can go from night mode to, of course, day mode, like most other things, but you can also go to retro mode by double clicking on this logo, and it takes you this kind of Back to the Future-esque retro look. So this is the look that I like. This is the look that I'm going to be sticking with. I love this little detail. Okay, but on to bigger things. The whole innovation that Zachary and his team have been working on is flash staking. And what is that? Well, as you know, in the crypto world, staking is a huge feature where you stake your tokens and you get yield in return. In regular staking, you stake your tokens, and after a certain amount of time, you get rewarded. What Zachary and his team asked was, well, what if you could get rewarded in advance? So you stake your token, but instead of having to wait for the yield, you get it all up front. So that's the innovation this project has done. And obviously, that has huge advantages to you as the token holder. Being able to get all your yield up front means that you can then take that yield return and do whatever you want with it. So the Flashstake dApp is very much like Uniswap, which we talk a lot about on this channel, or BepSwap, which I've talked about, or PancakeSwap. Really, any of the decentralized exchanges, the DEXs that I've talked about on this channel, that is what Flashstake is mostly like, but with this twist. So if you had Flashstake tokens, you can then go onto this dApp here and do one of three things. The first thing is the staking mechanism. So up here, you just put it on stake, which I have it now, and then you can select. And this just launched a couple hours ago, and right now they have 4 pools that you can choose from. The XIO pool, WBTC pool, WETH pool, and the DAI pool. So how this works is, say you have 1,000 Flash tokens and you're going to stake them. So you put in your 1,000 and then you say how long you're willing to stake these Flash tokens. So let's say we put in 30 days. And then we select the token that we're going to want our reward in. So as you can see, now that I've put some numbers in, it gives you the APY. So XIO, you'd get about 36% right now. The WBTC isn't active right now. You can't really get anything on it, but WETH, but WETH and DAI, again, around the 36% mark. Now, I won't go too in depth about this, but these percentages will change depending on the liquidity in each of these pools. So what's kind of neat about the Flashstake token, and which makes it interesting because it's brand new, is going to be coming here, using your Flash and trying to get the most you can out of it. But for the sake of this video, let's just pick one. Let's say I want my rewards in WETH. Then here you go. It tells you right away. If I stake 1,000 Flash for 30 days, I will get back 0.005 WETH. I'm not going to attach my wallet here, but it works with MetaMask. So if I wanted to do this, I would just say approve Flash. I would stake using my MetaMask as you do with any of the other dexes. But the difference here would be that I would immediately get the 0.005 WETH, which is a 36% annual return, but I'm getting it right away. And then I can use that WETH for whatever I want. I can go to another DEX, use it for liquidity. I can stake it somewhere else. That WETH is my reward. I get to keep that forever. But the cool thing is I didn't actually spend my Flash. After the 30 days, I can come back here, get my 1,000 Flash back, and restake it for another reward, or do whatever I want with it. I don't lose that Flash. I'm just staking it, but I'm getting my reward in advance. I don't have to wait the 30 days to get that reward. I get it right away. That's the innovation of Flashstake. And just to let you know quickly that you don't actually have to wait the 30 days. If for whatever reason you want to come back and get your Flash out right away, you can do that, but you will pay a penalty, and that penalty in Flash that you pay, that gets burned. So it's not impossible to get this 1,000 Flash before the 30 days, but you will pay a penalty, so it probably will not be worth it. So just be prepared for the most part to make sure that you are willing to stake this Flash for the amount of time that you choose, which could be whatever you want. So let's say instead of 30 days, we're going to do 300 days. Then you see your reward increases. In this case, you would get 0.04. Okay, the next thing you can do on here is swap. Basically like Uniswap or any other DEX, you can just swap one token for another. And in this case, you would always be swapping for Flash. So if you don't have any Flash and you want to try this out and you want to get some Flash, come here right now. You can use any of these 4 tokens, but this will grow as the community creates more pools. Which brings me to the next section, which is the pool section, which, like any other DEX, you can add liquidity. If you want to share in the transaction fees, you can add liquidity to existing pools, or you can create your own pool. And again, the pool would be created with Flash tokens and then a second token. So the idea is that the community will eventually be creating pools for any ERC-20 token. So in theory, when all these different pools are here on the dApp, you'll be able to Flash stake your Flash for any ERC-20 token. It won't just be these 4. So if you really wanted to, let's say you wanted to buy some Ocean protocol. If someone came in here and made a liquidity pool for Ocean, you might think to yourself, well, I could go buy some Ocean on Uniswap, or I could buy a bunch of Flash, stake it, get Ocean back in reward. Then I have my Ocean, but eventually I can come back and get that staked Flash. So it's really interesting, and it's going to be interesting to follow and see if this works. It's brand new innovation. We really have no idea how this is going to work, but I'm very intrigued and I am going to be watching very closely. And obviously I have my Flash because I've been an XIO token holder for months now. I was airdropped a bunch of Flash today, and I will be trying this out at some point. Right now I'm just kind of watching. I want to see what pools are created, but at some point in the very near future, I will be staking my Flash on here, getting my rewards, and I will continue to be part of this community. So if you're interested in grabbing yourself some Flashstake tokens, trying this out, as I mentioned, you can get it in the dApp by swapping one of those 4 tokens that are available right now, or you can get the Flash token on Uniswap right now if you are interested. Now, if you like this idea of BlockZero, if you're interested in this team and you like the idea of these future tokens that they're creating, and this is just the beginning. If this project is successful, this team is just going to be continually creating new token ideas and launching them. And the way to get them is owning XIO. So if you are interested in XIO, again, it is available on Uniswap. So you can purchase XIO and hold it, or you can do what I have done, which a lot of people have done, and that's buy XIO, add it to the XIO liquidity pool in Uniswap, and hold those LP tokens. And that is this, the XIO Liquidity Program, XLP. And by joining this program and adding to the liquidity of XIO in Uniswap, then you earn XIO rewards monthly. And those rewards currently range from 10 to 30% per month. And then you also get rewarded the new tokens as they launch them. One of the things to keep in mind is if you add liquidity now, if you join the XLP liquidity program now, the rewards are 10 to 30, but these rewards do become less and less. So there is an advantage to being one of the early adopters. You will get locked in to the higher reward interest rate, but then you will also get any of these new tokens that they create. So like Flashstake, these new tokens, they're not going to do any pre-sales for them. They're not doing any like investor sales for them. It all goes to the community. So anyone who is part of the XIO community gets to benefit from any of these new coins they create. So really, if any of their projects take off, you will be rewarded for being an XIO holder. So even if Flashstake ends up not taking off, if the economics don't really work and it's not really worth it, or the project doesn't take off, then all is not lost for you, because if you're an XIO holder, you will get their next token and their next token and their next token. So as long as BlockZero is a success, really you only need one of their tokens to be kind of a breakout hit, and it will be well worth having invested in XIO. But as always, this is not financial advice. CryptoWise is not financial advice. I repeat, CryptoWise is not financial advice. We're just a couple of wise guys talking crypto. Do your own research. You do you. I'm just letting you know what Milty's into these days. Anyway, I really think that this Flashstake idea could potentially take off if people get to know about it, because obviously way better for you to get your rewards in advance than have to wait for them. So the idea behind it is definitely a solid one and makes investing make sense. But it's really going to come down to how big they can build this community. Will they be able to get people to use it, to understand how it works? With so many crypto projects out there, that is always a big hill to climb. But because I like the idea, I love the creativity of this team, I have decided to give it a shot. But I'm okay with the risk, and that is what this project is. Like any other small cap gem crypto, these are huge risky plays. In this case, I think the reward is worth the risk. So Milty is hanging on. He's going to be a XIO citizen for a while, and I'm really curious to see what BlockZero comes up with next. But I do think that Flashstake has a chance of being their breakout product. Anyway, kids, that's all I wanted to say today. As always, leave me a comment. Let me know, what do you think of Flashstake? Are you an XIO holder? Did you get some Flashstake today? Are you trying it out? Looking at the price drop, already down 50% from launch, makes me think that a lot of people that got Flashstake today are just selling it for the quick flip because it was a free coin for them. They're just taking their profits and running, which is a bit disappointing because I really like this idea. I'm going to play around with it. I'm going to be staking my Flash. I think it has way more potential than me just kind of selling it off now for however much it would be. I would way rather see this project succeed than just get a quick little profit off it today. I think it has that kind of potential. But I want to know what you think, CryptoWisers. What do you think of Flashstake? What do you think about the idea behind it? What are your questions about it? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know. Let Milty know. You know, I love talking crypto with my CryptoWisers. So if you found this video valuable, please give it a like, a thumbs up. That helps people find us. And of course, subscribe to the channel. I should also quickly mention that we do have a website, CryptoWise.com. And if you come to the website, if you like our YouTube channel, come here, sign up. And if we get enough people signing up to the website, we are going to start a CryptoWise newsletter for all you CryptoWisers. But we're not going to do that until we have enough interest. So let us know that you're interested by signing up here at CryptoWise.com. Obviously, no charge for that. We just want to see if people are interested or not. Well, that's today's video, guys. The first video of 2021. Again, I hope you guys had a great holiday season and a wonderful new year. We in crypto all have so much to be thankful for 2020. What a year it was for us. And I think 2021 is going to be even bigger, even more exciting. So make sure to tune in to CryptoWise because we're going to be covering it all this year. All right, guys, thanks for watching. My name's Milton. Until next time, over and out.